must be free.
Hands off Africa.
Africa must be free.
Imperialism. Hands off Africa.
Africa must be free. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way.
It is just the quest for the Burkinabés, just the quest for the Malians, just the quest for the Nigerians to signal to the world that they want their republican status. Viva Burkina Faso, viva Mali, viva Niger, and viva Africa.
We have a tradition with the land of Burkina Faso here.
Revolutionaries.
I can see comrades who have a link with the province of Kenya here. I can see Nigeria here. I can see Sudan. This is a country in full-blown war. But when it came to hands off Africa, Sudan made a representation, and they are here. That they may have their atomic weapons, they may have their nuclear weapons, but when it comes to us in Africa, we are ready to tear them down with our bare hands. And that no French citizen, no American citizen is safe. Donald Trump may drop the bombs. Donald Trump and Macron can drop the atomic bombs and weapons. But they should be rest assured that there shall be mutual assured destruction.
African time. And so the AAPRP, which is a mass-based political organization, anti-imperialist, anti-capitalist, alright, is here to lend support to Ibrahim Traoré and the Sahel state, alright. Where we are now, it is time for Africa to take back its resources. Because Nkrumah says that Africa can no longer trust in anybody than itself and its resources. Alright? So the gold, the diamond, and all of those resources that are due to us must come to us. We must own it, we must control it as a people. Alright? We only get 3% in gold reserves in Ghana here. The oil is only 13%. The 87% is going to those big corporations outside. This is what Traoré is trying to avoid. And America, France, says they don't want to accept that. But it's a lie, because we are here to support Traoré, the full support. There is a research that France, without its West African economies, will be less than a third world country. And yes, so we say, long live African freedom and emancipation.
Yes, sir.
Forward to socialism. Les impérialistes en bas. Les impérialistes en bas. La révolution en haut. La révolution en haut. The resources of Africa is for Africans. It does not belong to the United States. It does not belong to France. It belongs to Africa. And our leaders, since they have become so afraid of dying, are ready to stand by the revolution. What is happening in Burkina Faso is not coup d'etat, it's revolution. What is happening in Burkina Faso is not coup d'etat, it's liberation. It's leadership for the people and by the people. What is happening in the Sahel is the rebirth of Africa. And African youth, we cannot allow it to go down. Because at the end of the day, if the revolution in the Sahel goes down, Africa will never rise again. They will make sure that the place is completely destroyed, like what is happening in Congo. If ECOWAS and African Union, they have something to do when it comes to liberation of Africa, they should not channel their energy towards, Ibrahim Traoré, the Sahel. They should channel their energy towards Sudan. They should channel their energy towards Togo. That is where the people need true liberation. Uganda. The Burkinabe people, the Sahel, they are already awakened. So African Union and ECOWAS, do your homework.
It seems that everywhere I go, no matter where I'm at, when there's a gathering with revolution and freedom and liberation, somehow I'm called. And I always answer. And the reason I answer is because of our ancestors and our people, the masses of the people. Whenever they call, if you're a revolutionary, you have to answer. If you're a revolutionary, you have to answer. And Ibrahim Traoré is calling us now. The people of Burkina Faso is calling us now. I had the privilege to be in Burkina Faso in 1986, and I met Thomas Sankara. And I was there and I felt the energy of what a revolution actually is. It is not necessarily about picking up guns. It's about training yourselves politically, educationally, so that you can understand who the enemy is. And our enemy is U.S. imperialism. Our enemy is neocolonialism and French imperialism. Our enemy is British neocolonialism. And we must constantly organize ourselves. Kwame Nkrumah said, organization decides everything. Get in some organization so that you can unite with the rest of the organizations here in Ghana so that we can get rid of neocolonialism in our country. Organize yourself on a continental level, on a regional level, to get rid of neocolonialism inside of West Africa. Reduplicate or duplicate what we see in Burkina Faso right now. We want Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger to come together and form a socialist government. We cannot be afraid of socialism. We cannot shrink when we ask for socialism. Because what socialism does, it tells us that all the resources in our country belong to everybody. Our Constitution tells us that the president has trust, or that the resources are in trust of one man. Change the Constitution so that the resources belong to everybody. And if you do that, you have made a step towards humanity, you've made a step towards the liberation of our country, and you've made a step to the total freedom and unification of Africa under our African Union Socialist government. Thank you very much. And freedom! 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 We're at the black stop. Look for the stop. That's your guide.
So there you have it, at least. We can say mission accomplished. Our marching started from around the Roman Ridge roundabout, came all the way down past in front of the Arts Center, and concluded at the Independence Square of Accra.